guys, welcome back. I'm going to be making the piece that goes right here. A guy who I know who messages me quite often, he gave me the measurements that I need for this piece, so I know exactly what it is. So basically, he gave me measurements here of 3 3/8 tall, and that's not right, 32 and 11/16 wide. That's not right. It is 23 and 11/16. I wrote it backwards. It's supposed to be 23, not 32. Okay, this bend here, he said is a 45-degree bend, so we'll get it as close to 45 as we can. His other picture he gave me was in millimeters, converted that over to inches. This lip right here, this bend down lip is 0.45 inches, so that's just under ½ inch. So this lip here is just under a ½ inch. So basically what we need to do is figure out if the total height is 3 3/8. I believe that's the total height. Yeah, because 84.455 works out to be about 3 3/8. So if that is the case, we got to go 3 3/8, and then we got to mark our bend. So this is, yeah, that works out pretty good actually. Okay, I was right yesterday. So it goes to about the top of that piece of wood. So let's look here. This sheet of metal is 24 by 24, so we need to make it a little bit less than that. So we got to go 23 and 11/16. Just under 3/4. Mark our line there. And then we're going to go 3 3/8 tall. All right, that's what we need to cut. And then we need to go just under a ½ inch and make our bend. So let's see here. Start on the number 2. We're going between 7/16 and ½ inch. And this will be the area we're going to bend. So first, what I need to do is, I think I'm going to score this line here that we're going to bend. I'm going to score it on the back side so that when we bend it, the front side doesn't have a score mark in it to make it look like crap. So let's get this cut. We'll see how that works out. All right. We'll have to clean up that edge because it'll be a little sharp from cutting it. So I'm going to mark on this side where the bend needs to be. Then we can go and give this a bend. So let's go out there and bend this. So the outside goes up. Slid back on me a little bit. Okay, there's our bend. Looks like we're right around a 45 there. So let's go back inside. All right, I'm gonna use my grinding disc and cutoff wheel and just clean this up a little bit. Okay, now I could go off his measurements for the holes, but it's probably just going to be easier for me to just do it right here. Let's see if this fits. Fits real good right to left. I'm going to draw a line. I know that's centered. The bend is good. We're right on that wood, nice and flat. So that's a good thing. So now I'm going to measure with it tight to the wood, and then we can move it a little bit. It's supposed to be slotted. Okay, so I'm going to drill just a tiny bit above it, and we could slot these holes afterwards. My drill press still hasn't shown up, so can't use that. So let me grab a drill and we'll drill a couple holes here. Okay, I'm going to drill a 3/16 hole. We could slot this a little bit with the drill bit. Well, that's the easy way to slot it if you don't have a drill press. See, the drill press has this vise here, and then you could put a slotting bit in there and then crank it back and forth, and it'll give you a nice slot. But like I said, it's not here yet. Go see if it holes line up. Yes, they do. It's not bad there. We just need a little bit of room for the sheet metal to slide underneath it. So that'll be good there. So this pretty much is done for now. I still got to do some sanding on it before I paint it, but I'll do that afterwards. So now I'm going to measure the marquee bracket. I'm going to cut that down just so it's the right size. So let me go get some measurements on that and then I'll be right back. Okay, I have this marked where it needs to be cut. And then we have to weld in these 2 outside holes and drill 2 new outside holes. Okay, the key to getting a nice straight cut with the grinder is just to let the grinder do the cutting. Don't force it, don't push hard, just kind of let it ride right on the line. So let me go grab the welder and we can get these holes welded up. All right, let's get get these holes welded up. All right, let me go get my little hand grinder on the air one. We'll grind those and see what they look like. I just do little tack welds so that I don't warp the metal real bad. All right, let's grind these down with a little 36 grit disc. One little tiny pit. Just gonna zap it real quick and grind it. Close my eyes. Okay, that's done. Now we gotta drill a couple holes in it, but you can see up close here, it's nice and flat. Can never tell that the hole was ever there. So now I'm gonna go up there and measure where the new holes go, and I'll be right back. All right, it's in the vise. I have my holes marked. I need to see what size bit I need to use. Looks like it's a 1/4 inch bit almost. Yep, 1/4 inch bit. Now, this one in the middle slotted, but when it's in the game, I'm using all the way to this side of the slot. So I'm just gonna drill a hole rather than a slot, and I think it'll be just fine. I'll slide it a little bit. All right. Stand on my stool and look up there and see how it lines up. Real good. I'm very happy with where that's at. So, all right, that's done now. So basically, all my metal parts are done. They just need a little bit of body work done to them, and they'll be ready for paint. This has like a really, really slight splatter of paint on it. So we'll have to duplicate that on the metal. I'll probably also do it on this lower metal as well. So basically we have the grill made, I have this lower piece made, and now I have a marquee bracket. The only thing I'm missing are hinges, and I will come up with that hopefully in a week or so. Like I said, I'm pretty confident I might have something that works either way. If not, we're gonna make hinges. So that'll be interesting. So worst case scenario, we'll be making hinges, but I'm pretty confident I have something that'll work for that. All right, guys, well, that's gonna end it for this video. Pretty much all the metal pieces that I needed are made except for the hinges. You know, next we'll work on the control panel. It needs some welding and grinding done on that. So we'll get the old overlay stripped off of it. We'll get the holes welded in and fixed up, and then do the hinges. So the next video will be control panel and hinges. Once that's done, then we're ready to start tackling the cabinet and cleaning it up. It's a particle board cabinet, typical Atari. So, you know, it has its problems, especially on the bottom here. It's got some chipping and stuff, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of grinding and probably some fiberglass resin down there to stiffen it up. I don't use wood hardener. I don't believe in wood hardener. I don't think it works well. I think the fiberglass resin is a way better process than using wood hardener. A, it dries quicker, and B, it's just stronger. So we'll be using wood hardener on that. We'll have to get all this old vinyl off, which looks like it's gonna slowly peel off. I can't get my finger on that. But yeah, see, it's gonna come off. It's just gonna be a slow process. So, all right, guys, hopefully you like what you're seeing. Please like, subscribe, share, hit the thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate it. And one more thing, also, we'll take that coin door out so we can get that, you know, cleaned up and painted as well. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. I will see you guys later.